Yeah, good morning, guys. Today we are driving into how mathematics prove that we are gods and how it proves that gods exist. You know, there's this empirical scientist that says, no, you don't matter. You are here on Earth and you don't matter. You are just a bunch of atoms, and once you die, you are gone forever. No, it's not like that. Now we are trying to explain how mathematics prove when you are here it matters, and you have come here for a purpose, and how you can drive in inside within you and discover your true potential, your god, and how you can use it to change the world. See, it's only mathematics that do what explains that we are gods, that tells us that God's word exists, and we are the word gods. Uh, Firstly, uh, mathematics tells us that God is rational. While all these superstitious things, they just claim there is God, but they can't tell us how God existed and how was He created. Sorry, I want to be charging. Yeah, yeah. So these superstitious things, they go to church, they believe in God, but they don't know who God is, where God is. It's like they are in this Christian paradox that God is somewhere outside of space and like in the sky, and they are doing everything they do to save him, just to wait for time they will die and they'll be saved for eternity, which is really traumatizing and killing to the soul, to everyone's mind. Is something killing. Once we are here, we have the power. Not don't need to take our powers and press it in some dad in the sky that he's watching us, and even every our thoughts, everything we think he's watching. No, that is really bad. It's pretty bad. We have to stop it. Yeah. So how does it say it exist? First, like happened in the Genesis, like inside the Bible, during the time of creation. You remember there's this God. Of course, in the Bible they say he was just claiming, let there be water, and there comes water. Let there be a mountain, there comes mountain. There be whatsoever, and it comes. But the truth is, this thing is in a what happened in first place. There was all what is everything, not non-material, and it was pure. It was like nothingness. Nothingness has to exist, and it doesn't need anything to exist because it's everything. In nothingness, it's like the zero. Zero the, contains all the possible values. If all negative numbers and the positive numbers, if you add them together, they end up to what? Zero. You see. So zero has to what? To exist, because it contains every word, every positive, every possibility. You see. So in the as a cycle, in a cyclic motion, when it is involving, all the possible values are evolving, what it ends up, it produces what? These sinusoid waves, like sinusoid wave, like there is a zero here. When it is evolving like this, then these sinusoid waves, they go like this, like the trough and the you can call the trough and crates. You see, those are sinusoid wave. When the one crest and the one trough is added together, it forms what? A zero. You see, when a crest and the a trough added, it forms a zero. Like that continuously. That's why we are still evolving. from the time of long time ago, you can see the war was the most prominent people were able to keep it command because it's mathematical frequency. It's a living one. Science. It's a living mathematics. It is still evolving and it is within us, and we are still what evolving. Those who are not learning, they get old and die. So that's why we claim that we are because now it's time to see that oh, we were in these dreams together, the whole planet. We have to come together and start working together and shaping this dream according to our will, not just letting nature and take us anywhere it wants to go with us. No, we have to be our own. We have to be our own, create our own careers. Like let's now we want aim. We have to be this, and we have to work towards what making that thing what happen. You see our goal, not like this malformed shit where we are living in, where people, when you see someone is like doing great things, you look at him as a threat. So always finding means to shut it down. No, no, no. That is pretty bad. That's not necessary. We want world of divine, remember? So this is how we say you are internal, you matter when you are came here. See? Another way I can explain it how sorry, uh, how to do it. Right. So it's like so but it's cool, right? It's humanity. We are nature. We get sick sometimes, and we hope our mind will heal us. See? Not like this. That everything is medicalized, that. It's cool, of course, but yeah, we are here. Uh, what I wanted to explain here. Okay. Oh, okay. I wanted to talk about this invisible spirit. How did it come to be? You see, as I already mentioned, it was nothingness. So how did it create matter? What happened? What really happened for this nothingness, for this zero who has make sinusoid wave? Because all those sinusoid waves are all what the frequencies. So frequency is the same as mind, it's the same as soul, it's the same as uh, monad, it's the same as zedic mind. You see, this is the same. You just define the where there is in religious terms we call it. So in the mathematical terms we call it what monad. In science they call it what mind. It's not like from in the past. It's nowadays this past few 3 years is when science have discovered. No, we were wasting our time studying matter, but what exists beyond atoms is what invisible what mind is what hold all the atoms together. So they just claim that there's mind that hold atoms together, but they can't explain to you what a mind is. They can't. They can't do that. Once you try to ask what is this mind is, they will tell you go study philosophy. We don't have time to because inside the mind there is not this mathematical from the reality. There is no that, and the head statistics. You have to know that statistics they hate mathematics very much because if they just ask, but the reality is their science is nothing without what math. If you take science away from us, then you just have this like a human with no skeleton. It will be like that. It will be nothing. It can't work. But they use mathematics, but they hate that mathematics is the truth. And right now we are telling you that mathematics is the truth and the living frequency and it's the living life. It's what life is, and it's God. God exists and it's mathematically proven, as I have just what said. So how did this living frequency create matter, create atoms, and all the universe? Yeah, this is happened during the time of Big Bang. We will explain more about the Big Bang theory in the future. It's not like this Big Bang theory of what happened during geography, like there's Joanna and the Africa and the South America, they were all fit together during the Big Bang. No, that is the Big Bang now rupture of the matter. Now we are talking about now Big Bang within this nothingness and we started developing what atoms until we developed the planet Earth and all the planets in the galaxy. How what really happened? Is this as if you was involving this mind, this pure mind, we can also call it the source of all minds. You see, it's as it was producing sinusoid waves. Sinusoid waves turns into what? Producing what? Atoms. Like the way it happened in the Bible. Like he created us as the body from matter. You see. Then he brought up his spirit. You can see now because this nothingness is God. You know. It's zero, it's nothingness, is God. And once it produces that as like the body, it take his spirit in his likeness, they say in his what? In his likeness, like all of it has in within it. It brought it like into that human. You see? Once it was in that human, then that human started breathing. You see, life what begins in short, you could say so. That's how it happened. If you happen to get it right now in the future, we'll also talk more about the Big Bang theory, where we will also discover much how it really happened, how matter. But how matter was created is this is the way it was created. How can you relate this to superstition thing? Superstition thing, remember, it's all dwell of but ignorance. The more just focus on the memory of their past life without truly discovering themselves who are they. They are bees obsessed with materialistic things. Who made those material scientists? What did they use? They use atoms. To them, reality is necessary. Like the same as superstitious things, that reality is what necessary. The only difference is superstitious thing. They see reality using their naked eyes. You see. But many while this scientists they see reality under microscopic view, use view of looking into atoms. You see. All of them they are wrong because reality is internal. We can't review reality using our naked eyes, but we have to put up reason and logic. That's why we want everyone to be using his reason and logic to create happy societies. No, no, what society? Because this social material they don't show us reality. Reality is up within us, inside our minds. Yeah, that's what I wanted to explain for today. See you in the next video. Bye. Love you guys. Wake up. Let's wake up. Let's wake up the planet. We are doing this together. We'll be together. Yeah. Love you. Yeah.